Howdy folks, welcome back to my arc. We have a quick one for you today after our very long video last time with the real life pilot. Today I'm by myself and we're going to do the other extreme, and we're going to have a solo flight in the default trike, and we are going to check out the Los Angeles area completely with full everything cranked up except AA, I think. So full detail settings anyway. We're going to just check out the area. Since we can, we've checked out some other major areas at altitude and low altitude, but we're going to check out LA at VFR altitude. And I have no special scenery or anything installed. It's all default, and that's kind of the point of this. And we're taking off at Santa Monica, and we're just going to fly around and land wherever we feel like landing when we get there. So quick video for you today. And then hopefully in the next video or two coming up, we'll have my real life pilot friend back. He wants to watch me fly the 727 just to see how I do it with the sim and all that stuff. Then he wants to give it a shot. So look forward to having him join us again very soon. But today I'm by myself and it's time to start this thing up. So if I can remember how to do this, first of all, let's flip on the little red fuel lever. And we're going to come up here. We're going to prime it. Oh, that doesn't work. We're going to turn the MIGs on, I guess. If I get the right click spot. Turn the key on and start. And that is all there is to it. And the gyro wants to be reset on this one too. Okay. Otherwise, that's it. Where are we going to go, though? I obviously don't know this airport at all. So let's just go a little bit, have a look. We could always pull up the map too, I guess, which we would probably have a VFR map in our lap or pocket somewhere. I guess there's a runway. Let's have a look at this anyway. Let's detail the city. Look at all that detail and the super smooth frame rates. That's crazy. That is just crazy. Otherwise, okay, there's one runway to choose from. And where's my orientation? I don't even know. I just know we're north of, because Santa Monica is north of downtown LA. So that must be Santa Monica there, right? So that would mean LAX is over yonder, probably not rendered in yet, because there's downtown LA, I'm assuming. So LAX would be along the water over that way before the little kick-out thing, because then we have Long Beach down there. Oh no, there's LAX right there, right in the dead center of your screen, right. Oh, I got my mouse back. Right there, there's LAX. Okay, cool. So, I guess we're just going to go out to the left. I have weather turned off because I haven't updated X-Plane yet. So I keep getting the download weather failed. Anyway, there is an update waiting, but it takes so long sometimes I didn't want to do that until we had the flight done. So what runway is that? Something that looks like a single digit. Can't tell. 3. Runway 3 it is. Let's hop inside, take the parking brake off, and fly this thing around. Actually, let's use our taxi view. Don't clip that wing. There we go. Alrighty, so we're going left. I'm going to try to do this without any cuts if I can. Whoa, who's driving that thing? So we can use the rudder pedals. I was really excited how much my real life pilot friend enjoyed the rudder pedals. He said they feel exactly like they do in his airplane. So that was super cool. And he liked how he could rest his feet on both. And he thought it was pressure on both, and I told him it isn't. It's the cam just stopping you, and they're connected, and he was really impressed. So very happy there. Very good job, VKB Sim. All right, let's see. We're just hurrying along because I want to see some city. Oh, this airport is quite beautiful too. I'm just going to follow that fuel truck. All right, so we don't have any lights or anything to do. It's just a matter of flying VFR and following rules without a radio, I guess, right? Because I don't see any radio unless there's like a headset type thing, maybe. Otherwise, whoops. Let's hop out on here. And we'll just take off on the right side of the road. Oh, that sounds awesome in my headphones. All right, and away we go. I guess there were flaps on this, weren't there? Or were there? Yeah, flaps. Okay. Wow, this is so smooth. This is crazy. I have not flown this with frame rates this high Wow, it really feels like you're flying. I like the sound lock thing there. Look at that. We are up. We're already looking at city buildings. This is amazing. So I would imagine these are mostly residents. Maybe not. I guess there's a lot of business there too. But look at those mountains in the background. Isn't that crazy? Then downtown LA over there. So I just want to get some altitude, a little bit of altitude. And then I want to have kind of a somewhat of a low VFR flight over the city. That's the point today. And then make it night and check out nighttime as well. Now that isn't a cookie cutter development. I don't know what is. This is awesome. So we're just going to fly around. There's nothing to talk about the aircraft. We've flown this thing many times before. We're just going to fly around. I don't have anything to say. I do have lots of California stories, and we haven't had story time in a while, but I retold those stories many times. So I'm not going to tell them again. Just check out my other California flights. Otherwise, probably just airplane sounds and no voice. We're going to fly around and just have a gander, and I'll change it tonight, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. It's very, very simple today. Alright, so we are totally going to disrupt air traffic going over LAX. I'm just curious how it's modeled, because I don't have any custom scenery installed. So everything you see is default, and that means the airport will be whatever has been submitted to the gateway. And I'm just enjoying the sights more as we slowly climb, and I'm letting us climb very gradually on purpose. And it looks much more interesting up above, that's for sure. So we are going to go over LAX, and then we're going to go towards the south. I was going to go all the way to Long Beach, but I don't think we need to. I think we get the point. We are going to go to, what's that, Kilo Tango Oscar Alpha I found? Yeah, I don't know what that is. So we're going to click on it here. Oh, it's Zamperini. I think that's where we started our coast-to-coast trip, if I remember. So we have been there before. Isn't that funny? Because, yeah, like, we could go Long Beach, but I don't feel like going that far, to be honest. There's no need to. So we're going to go there after we buzz LAX. We'll follow the coast until we find the airport. And then I'll catch you again about when it's time to come down. We're going to circle and land. Obviously, purely visual. No other options here. So clearly the sun burnt out because it's suddenly night. I had forgotten I wanted to do some night flying, even though this isn't really a night flying aircraft. So we're going to lose some altitude now, although I can't see my speed or anything. We're going to get a little closer look. And our airport, by the way, is right... I got my mouse right there where that beacon is flashing. So there's a nice look at the highway. Very, very busy highways. Oh my goodness. And a whole bunch of other areas that I can't really name, because I don't know that much about the LA area. Not nearly as much as I know about Chicago, New York, for example. I just know that Long Beach is over there. And I've told many, many stories about landing on that runway when I did visit Long Beach. When we landed, it was max braking, very short runway. And then when we took off, we spooled up on the taxiway and had quite a bit of speed as we turned onto the runway. It was pretty interesting. Well, there's looking back towards downtown, and then Santa Monica area, which is probably more like over there, and then over into Hollywood, and so on and so on. I just love this extended lighting that they offer now. Alright, it's been a long time since we've had some obnoxiously low nighttime flying. But one thing I want to do is turn on my flashlight so we can see an idea for our speed. Look how slow we were going, so that we don't crash. But just look at the detail of these buildings. On the one hand, I'm wondering why such detail, when you're only going to see the detail if you're flying obnoxiously like this. But on the other hand, if my understanding of the modeling is correct, it doesn't affect anything to have that level of detail, because it's trying an object, and I believe it's rendered as an object. So each individual window isn't an object, you know, doors aren't an object, it's just the building is an object. And so might as well put those details in, right? Because there's always going to be someone like me who wants to fly really close just to see things close up. Although I have a feeling there's probably more people than not who do this sort of thing. Like, look at all those garages. That's crazy. That's so awesome. We're like in a park area now. We're not going to land on the road to get an idea for the cars, but that's so cool. Alright, let's pop up a little bit. I was hoping to see like gas stations, could I level those BP stations, but I guess we're in more residential area all of a sudden. Earlier we were in, oh, let me get back to here. Earlier we were in like a business. So there's one gas station right there. There we go. A few businesses. Some houses. I know when you're in the city, the auto gen is slightly different. Like you've got the buildings that are more like brick and stuff. These are more like suburban houses, but that's okay. Just check out my video on Minneapolis VFR at night, and I think we go right down to the ground in that one. Alrighty, now we gotta find our airport, so we should probably pop up a little bit until we can see where it is. There it is. I think that's it. Ooh, look at that, some bigger buildings. There's some type of office complex or complexes in front of us. Whoa. Oh. Well, they almost had an accident there. That was pretty funny, actually. Yeah, look at that. Buzz about the buildings. And then we're going to land right on the runway to the left. You can see the blue lights. Let's keep our speed up, though, so we don't waste too much more time. We've already been flying for about half an hour, which went by so quickly. I did not think. I thought this would be like a 5-minute video. Well, that's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed the silent flight. No stories, no conversation, no narration. Personally, I prefer to watch videos where people talk. But that's just personal preference. But in this case, I thought I'd try something else. So here we go. We're going to come in. It's hard to line up for a landing when you can barely see the runway because of your low altitude, but we'll do the best we can. And this thing will lose speed in a major hurry. We won't get flaps or anything. We'll just take this entire runway and just let it put itself down when it wants to. Alright, let's turn onto the runway. I was mistaking the taxiway for the runway, which I should know better than that. Whoa, this turns more quickly. I'm used to jets all of a sudden. Let's do better than this. Let's do better than this. Should we get flaps out? Why not? We don't normally use flaps. Well, there's two sets. Two sets of flaps, and it's killing all of our speed, and it's really hard to control. These little airplanes, I swear, are way more difficult than big ones. Like that 727, easy peasy. These little ones, I would be throwing up all over the place. Alright, let's see. I have no idea what the airport elevation was. I think it was like 30 feet or something, but we're 50, so that can't be right because there's no way we're only 20 feet above. I don't know. I can't make out any height right now at all. I just know we got all white on the pappy. Let's come down in a major hurry. It's a very uncomfortable descent. And we're like going to the right. This is terrible. What the heck? Why is it so hard to control? Oh my goodness. What is this? What? I can't actually control. This isn't me. It's doing whatever because we're stalling, first of all. No, what the heck is going on? What? Whoa. What? I'm not doing this. This is the most awkward, bizarre. What's going on with my yoke? What the heck? Okay, now I got it, I think. More speed and flaps in are easier to control, like you would expect. And you should not be flying this at night anyway. We're breaking so many rules. Where's the ground? Are we like a helicopter just hovering? Where is the ground? Come on. Come on. Are we on the ground yet? Okay, I think I heard ground in my headphones. Okay. Weird. That was bizarre. You've all seen me land hundreds of planes. What the heck was that? Hope I kind of see a taxiway. Given we don't have landing lights or taxi lights, this is so illegal right now. Oh my gosh. Is that a hangar? What is this? That's just a sign. Okay, we're going to follow this little line. So this started out as a simple, cute little video, and it's turned out to be an extremely awkward, bizarre one. Huh, okay, whatever. I see yellow signs, which means taxiways. I can't even taxi in the street. Oh, the yellow line turned, and we didn't. Okay, I see lights on a building. Let's head over there. Bizarre. Let's see. Where are we going? Huh. Those don't. Oh, those are like delivery docks for trucks. Well, I think what we need to do is just park in a parking lot type area. What's that sign say? And then in daytime we'll move this to a safer location, because this is not good. This is not how you would do this, obviously. I always wonder what happens. What if you get caught at night in something like this? No, I guess you'd have to be really, really, really bad to get caught at night. Okay, let's just stop right here at the FedEx building or something. Stop right here. Set the parking brake and turn off the engine. Or motor engine, I guess. And makes them come off. Alright. I'm curious to make it daytime and see where we ended up. Now let's just zoom out. Well, don't tell anybody, because that was well, the hangars are over here. I don't know what that was so strange. Anyway, enjoy the city lights in the background and ignore my approach and landing. Obviously, if we had landing lights and other lighting, it would have been a different story, but I just couldn't see anything. It's so dark on my monitor that I couldn't make out anything. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was supposed to be a cute little flight across town, and it ended up being this scary mess. I'm not sure what happened there. This shows how quickly things can change. You always have to be ready to go. But if you enjoyed the flight, I certainly did. If you are a regular subscriber, thank you for continuing support. If you found me by accident, please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. I've got some more plans coming up here, some sub requests and some other things. Not sure what's coming up next though. You'll find out when I find out. I'll catch you on the next one.